Hey ladies, how are you? Cynthia Ray here. So what I wanted to share with you today was a little bit about how to learn to extend your fasting time. I know several of you have been doing fasting, intermittent fasting for a while and are totally rocking it and doing great. But sometimes as we do this for a period of time, our bodies begin to plateau or get used to this new lifestyle. If you find like you're plateauing in your body weight or not really seeing much change anymore, or feeling like doing your 16-8 fasting lifestyle isn't really challenging or it's easy, or you just feel like there's more for you, I want to challenge you to extend your fast and do it a little bit longer. So it's also going to produce that hormetic stress that you want, that healthy stress, so that your body kind of, you kind of shake things up a little bit and you're getting more out of your fasting and more results. So the longer you fast, the more benefits you're going to receive from it, including healing benefits for your body overall, especially as you're aging. Those great benefits about decreasing joint pain, getting more brain clarity, getting rid of that brain fog, healing your gut, boosting your immune system. I think I just mentioned about joint pain and reducing that, just having more energy overall and just feeling like you have greater vitality and reversing the aging process with more extended fasting. So of course there's different fasts for different things. We can do an intermittent fast, just to get into ketosis more quickly and to start breaking down body fat for energy and creating that body fat for energy into ketones that run through our bodies, and our brains absolutely love ketones for brain clarity, just to feel like you can think more clearly and more easily overall. So I want to encourage you to do that, but I also want to show you how to make it easy. There's some people out there who are complete purists and absolutely love sticking to the simplicity of fasting, especially extended fasting with water only, which is fine. But there's some people who, like me, who want to do longer fasts, but when they get to the point of feeling dizzy or they want to kill someone or they're just not feeling right, they feel like their body's a little bit stressed, I want to give you a few tips and tools that you can use to help you extend the fast without breaking it. Again, if you're a purist, continue with your water, but always, always, always listen to your body. Use your intuitive nature, know what's working for you, know when to quit when you need to quit. I know for me, I've done 72-hour fasts in the past and just went for it with water only and some coffee here and there, and found myself feeling not great. I felt a little bit achy, my joints were achy, my neck muscles were tensing up a lot because it's really stressing out my body. But I have a few tools for you to utilize so you're not feeling like your body's stressed out. But of course, listen to your body. If you feel like you need to break it, if you're using all these tools and you still feel you're not feeling great, then break your fast. No big deal. You've probably got a lot longer than you have before anyway, so honor yourself in what you did accomplish instead of beating yourself up for not getting to the point that you really wanted to get to. So let me share with you today a few tips on how to extend your fast. So number one, fasting and utilizing body fat as fuel comes down to carbohydrates and your blood sugar. So the way you access body fat for energy is by either fasting or eating a ketogenic style diet where you're keeping your blood sugar levels down, allowing them to come down low enough so that you can switch gears into your ketogenic state where your body is now burning fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates and producing ketones to circulate in your body, so you're losing body fat. So that's the key, getting your blood sugar down. And usually it takes about, I believe it's 8 to 12 hours for you to switch gears from a carb burning or sugar burning metabolism into utilizing fat as your primary fuel source for energy. So the longer you keep your blood sugar down, the longer you're going to be fasting. That's basically the key. But it is important to know that if you are bringing in artificial sources of carbohydrates, like artificial sweeteners and things like that, even though they have no calories, your blood sugar still responds. So you're going to see a little bump in your blood sugar, which will break your fast. So make sure to stay away from artificial sweeteners even while you're fasting because they do affect your blood sugar. The whole point of fasting is to keep your blood sugar low and your ketone levels high. So there are two types of fasting that you can do. There's autophagy fasting, and then there's ketogenic fasting or ketosis fasting. So autophagy fasting is where you are allowing your body to consume any cells that have gone awry, maybe things that aren't doing well in your system, and it consumes them so that you can prevent disease and illness over time, right? Which is really amazing. So in order to do that, you need to fast between about 17 to 72 hours in a consecutive time period, right, in a day. So 17 to 72 hour fast needs to happen. And then to, like I said, to do a ketosis fast, you need to fast between 8 to 12 hours at least to start getting into that fat burning zone. So a ketosis fast is mainly just for fat burning, but an autophagy fast is fat burning plus breaking up any of those cells that have gone awry in your body that need to be consumed so that you can live your best self. Okay, so it's also important to know that what breaks these types of fasts. So to break an autophagy fast, the healing fast, you need to intake protein. So protein will break an autophagy fast, and a ketosis fast, carbohydrates will break that. So if you're bringing up your blood sugar at all, you're going to break your ketosis fast. If you're bringing your protein levels up at all, you're going to be breaking your autophagy fast. So knowing that, here are a few things that you can do in order to extend your fast and feel good. So the first thing is you can take in a fasting snack. This is something I've learned from Dr. Mindy, and some of you may have learned from her as well, and from me. Fasting snacks are ones that will keep you in ketosis and autophagy a little bit longer when you feel like it's really getting hard to fast. So some of the things you can do half of an avocado. You can do a tablespoon of no sugar added peanut butter. You can do MCT oil to keep that fast going. I know that there is some protein in nut butter, so I'm gonna have to look into that to see how much protein you need to break autophagy, but 1 tablespoon of peanut butter should be just fine to keep you going with ketosis and with an autophagy fast. So the longer you do an autophagy fast, the more healing you're gonna have. If you really want to extend that autophagy, you can have MCT oil, half of an avocado, or a tablespoon of unsweetened peanut butter, just raw peanut butter if you could do that. So that'll give you a little bit of a boost when you're fasting. So let's say you're wanting to do a 24-hour fast or even a 36-hour fast, and by hour 20, you're really struggling. Your blood sugar is feeling really low. You may be feeling dizzy or lightheaded. You feel like your energy is not great. You feel like you're having some brain fog. Symptoms are coming up. You can grab one of those fasting snacks to help you extend it. So the really cool thing about MCT oil is that it is actually called C8 oil, and it's a derivative of coconut oil. So that oil, when consumed, goes right into your brain, and it triggers those hunger hormones and turns them off. So that hunger hormone is ghrelin. The hunger hormone is ghrelin, and when you have MCT oil, I usually do it in my coffee. I actually have some in my coffee here this morning. I have black coffee with a little packet of C8 MCT oil in here, and in the morning the coffee helps to stimulate brain function. I just feel like I have better brain clarity, and having that C8 oil increasing my ketones helps to give me more brain clarity as well. So when you're having MCT oil, you're getting increased ketones while you're fasting, so it just enhances the fasting effect and ketosis even more, which is really great. So I would recommend that if you want to do it in your coffee in the morning, that would be fantastic. So of course, like I said, the longer you fast, the more healing you're gonna get. And if you're having these fasting snacks or these little things, you can extend your fast, you can get more healing and body fat loss at the same time, which is a win-win, right? So the other thing you could do are a thing called exogenous ketones. And there's a supplement, different companies make different supplements where you can take, usually in a powder form. I have a powder form of exogenous ketones, and take those, but it's most effective if you take those when you are fasting. When you're eating, it's a little bit confusing for your body because you're eating food and your body realizes it's coming in and your ketones might not be very high. So when it's coming in from the outside, your body doesn't really know what to do with them. So, however, if you are already in ketosis when you're fasting or eating a ketogenic diet, but mainly while you're fasting, and you bring those exogenous ketones in, you're going to just increase that level even more. So let's say you're doing like a 36-hour fast or a 48-hour fast, and you're noticing that those ketone levels aren't very high yet, or you want them to be higher. You could actually put yourself in a deeper level of ketosis by having exogenous ketones in your diet as well. So that's actually just going to boost everything. You have better mental and brain clarity. You're going to have more energy, and it's going to allow you to feel more inspired to want to continue your fasting time. Also, if you're doing a longer fast, make sure you're getting in minerals. If you're feeling dizzy or lightheaded at all, it could also be a sign of dehydration. So if you want, you can grab a little pinch of sea salt, put it on your tongue, wash it down with some water, and see how you feel. Sometimes it might take two. After the first time you do it, if you're not feeling great within the first few minutes, then maybe grab another little pinch, put it on your tongue, and drink that down. Don't worry about the salt, because you're not the salt and hindering your wellness, because you're not getting in any food for the day, so you're not getting any salt in your body. So having a little salt on your tongue is completely fine when you're fasting. Actually, it's recommended. If you're, like I said before, if you're a fasting purist, you could ignore all of this and do your water-only fast. But if you really feel like you need a little boost, you can use some MCT oil, you can use exogenous ketones, you can do some avocado. And I'm going to give you a little schedule of how you can actually handle this. So what you could do, if you're doing a longer fast, maybe you can do some MCT oil in the morning in your coffee, then midday, maybe some exogenous ketones, and then in the later afternoon, early evening, maybe a half of an avocado for the days that you're fasting to help extend or prolong that fast. And not only that, but to enhance the effects of the fast. Again, if you're doing these things and you're still feeling terrible, then break your fast and just continue eating your healthy diet once you've broken your fast. So when you're breaking your fast, make sure that you're eating healthy fats first. Usually I like to do a bowl with some avocado and some kimchi or some sauerkraut on there to get the probiotics in my gut and the healthy fat, so that when I break my fast, my blood sugar is still steady and stable, and I'm continuing on with ketosis even when I've broken my fast per se. So I hope that helps, and I hope this is great information for you to help you extend your fast. If you've been doing a 16/8 fast for about a month now, I would highly encourage you to add in at least one longer fast a week. Maybe that's 20 hours, 24 hours, 36 hours once a week. And if you need a little boost, you can use these recommendations. So I hope that helps. I hope you have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.